Hello and welcome to this video on setting up self-reported attendance. Self-reported attendance is a feature offered for Teacher Pro and School Pro accounts and allows students to take attendance for themselves by scanning a unique QR code with their device, for example, at the classroom door. This feature automates recording attendance, allowing more time for teaching. To try out this feature for free, sign up for either of our 30-day trials, Teacher Pro on the app or on trackcc.org, or School Pro on trackcc.org. Now I will show you how to set up self-reported attendance on the TrackCC app. In your Teacher Pro account, have at least one student and one class. Here I have an art class with 3 students. For this demonstration, we will use student non-email accounts, seen here under the name, which is a quick and easy way to create student accounts without real email addresses. Now let's go into our settings panel in the app, found at the bottom toolbar here. And in the Track Class Conduct section, let's first make sure that attendance is turned on and that checkout view is also on. Checkout means that we also track and add self-reporting to students leaving class in addition to regular attendance. Next, tap on self-reported attendance. Let's turn this on for the art class. We now need to add a QR code here. Let's make one which has the text, art class. And now let's see the QR code, so tap show. This can be printed out or posted and easily changed in the settings panel later. Back in the self-reported attendance settings panel, you also have the option to ask students yes or no questions at check-in and or check-out. You can configure them here, so let's turn on ask questions at check-in, for example, and configure yes or no questions. Here we have some default questions on COVID-19 symptoms as an example. You can add or delete questions from the bottom toolbar and tap Done when configured. But for this example, let's leave the questions out. Now that we have self-reported attendance set up, let's see how it works in action with an example student. We'll go into our student Hannah's account to see their view and report attendance. Now we are in Hannah's student account. Here we see that we can check into today's class. Let's tap here. The camera will come up to scan the QR code, which automatically scans once on screen. We also have the option to check in without the QR code. Let's have Hannah report as present, but without the QR code today, as it was not on the classroom door for some reason. So at the bottom, click Check in without QR code. And here, note that we also have the option as a student to report as absent, but for Hannah, let's report as present. And now we have a notification that the teacher will be notified that the check-in was recorded without the code. So let's tap OK. And check-in recorded. And we're done. As Hannah reported herself as present, back in the teacher account, we receive a live notification that Hannah has checked in. So let's see what that looks like. So Hannah reports herself as present without the QR code, and we receive a notification on the teacher account that Hannah B has checked in as present. So then if we go into the attendance panel, we see that next to Hannah B, there is a green check mark, which means that it's present, self-reported. And at the notes, we see that no QR code scanned. We can also view the location from which Hannah checked in with the View Location tab at the bottom toolbar. View Location, then it opens up a map and you can see where she checked in. Back in the student account, now that Hannah has checked in, she also has the option to check out. Let's check out with the QR code this time, which works the same way. So tap Check Out from today's class, and here we have the QR code, and right when it's scanned, the checkout is recorded, and we're done. Now, back in the teacher account, we receive a live notification that Hannah has checked out. So let's see what that looks like. So now Hannah is checking out with the QR code, and we receive a notification that reads Hannah B checked out as left the class. Let's go into the attendance panel And here we have the check-in view, but on the bottom toolbar, tap check-out view, as that's what we were looking at. Now we can see next to Hannah B's the name, there is a green check mark. So let's go into there. And here we see that Hannah B has left the class self-reported. So that's what she reported herself as. And we've edited these default attendance legends to fit the art class needs. So these can be modified. And here we also see in the notes that the QR code was scanned and the same options are here as for check-in. That is all for self-reported attendance. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please contact support@trackcc.org.